Some summits yesterday morning on Mount Everest, super high winds, everyone's hunkered down. So we're gonna dive into one of the reasons why there were so few deaths on the mountain this year. I'm Ben Ayers. This is your daily dispatch for May 25th for Everest.Live. Mingmaji from Imagine Nepal put out a post today celebrating 19 ascents of Everest on the morning of the 24th, which was yesterday. As far as we know, these were the last ascents of Everest, and everybody's kind of hunkered down, waiting for the winds to subside, which isn't looking likely until the 27th. Notable people still on the mountain, Kristen Harila, she's at Camp 2, looking like she's waiting for that weather window. As we mentioned yesterday, Adrian Ballinger and his team are prepping themselves on the north side for the same window. I think we're gonna see a slow couple days until tomorrow, Tuesday, when the weather hopefully dies down a bit. Tyler Andrews is now back in Kathmandu, so is Carl Egeloff. Tyler sent me a video that he shot from up on the South Col before he turned around, and the wind is absolutely preposterous up there. Seems like it's a good time to give the mountain a few days of rest. But instead today, what we're gonna dive into is a series of videos that were shared with us by our friends at 8K Expeditions. Lapka Sherpa, the managing director there, and I had a conversation about why there were so many rescues high on the mountain this year. These rescues are the exact reason why there weren't more deaths on the mountain. As more and more inexperienced climbers are coming up onto the mountain, the role of a high-altitude Sherpa or guide is changing slightly. It's becoming as much about getting your client safe to the top to actually being a part of these heroic rescues and getting your client down alive. These videos are all from 8K Expeditions. This is one expedition company. They show 3 different rescues from high up on Mount Everest. If it wasn't for the strength and the courage of these Sherpa climbers, we would definitely see many, many, many more deaths on Mount Everest this year. I think it's one thing that people don't necessarily understand is that even though Everest doesn't have a formal like ranger or rescue setup, the resources for rescues are quite robust. And those resources are tons of bottled oxygen stored up high, really strong and really brave Sherpas who go way above and beyond to make sure that their clients get down alive, and the availability of quick and rapid helicopter exit either by long line from Camp 3 or into the helicopter directly at Camp 2. These are all things that haven't always been around in Everest history. These are the factors that are allowing the overall death rate to go down. Ironically, that perception of safety is bringing more and more inexperienced clients to the mountain, which is leading to more and more of these type of rescues. This particular story that we're focusing on is of a client of 8K Expeditions who was heading for the summit above Camp 4. She was unwilling to turn around and became basically unable to move and unresponsive.
System देखिरहेछु अस्ति गाह्रो हुँदो रहेछ फेरि बिरामी भएपछि भएर देखिरहेछु हामीले one mistake to can finish पनि अब खैरले बोल्न दिनु भयो त्यही भएर हामी सेफ्टीसँग मेरो बोक्दै छौं एकदम गाह्रो छ र पनि रोडमा तारेका छौँ।
You can see here that the Sherpas carried her through the night down to Camp 4, where they were able to revive her, and then they continued the descent in the morning down to Camp 3 and down to Camp 2. This extraordinary effort, along with the others in the videos you've seen here, resulted in all of the clients getting off the mountain alive, and they're all recovering well. It all has a happy ending. But again, that is only due to the sacrifice and the dedication of these Sherpas. One of the things that you may or may not have noticed was in the video of them carrying the climber down from above Camp 4. Notice that the Sherpas weren't using oxygen. They had given their oxygen to the client to keep her alive. That kind of feat is unbelievable. It's incredible to even try to comprehend the kind of strength involved in making these rescues happen. We want to give a huge shout out and respect to the Sherpas that are highlighted in these videos. Their names are here. And this, again, is just one company on the mountain. These kind of rescues, there are dozens and hundreds of heroes like this every year that make Everest as safe as it is. We hope that in the future, the industry on the mountain will be able to take direct steps to also prevent these kind of rescues being necessary. Because as you all know, sometimes it doesn't work out well for the Sherpas either. Doing these kind of rescues and even doing body recoveries is extremely risky, and Sherpas lose their lives every year trying to save others. So that's what we've got for you today from Everest.Live. I'm Ben Ayers, and we'll catch you tomorrow.